Good morning. You're listening to
Widdle on the radio.
Janet, don't do that when we're on air.
I'm only having a cup of tea.
I know, but just don't do it. No,
I
introduction.
haven't had one this morning.
I know, but just put it down for the moment. Because we're broadcasting live from our mobile van to you by me, Doug Wormsley, and by
me, Janet Lunt.
That's right, Lunt. Bringing you all the news, entertainment, and gossip from... What are you doing now? What are you doing?
I'm having a peppermint.
We don't have a peppermint now. Why? What's the matter with you this morning?
I got bad breath.
I don't mind about the breath. I mind about getting the programme really slick at the beginning.
I'm trying to eat it really quickly so I can get rid of it.
Just move away from the mic. Bringing you all the news. Is that where it was? Was I there? I can't remember. Yes, bringing you all the news, entertainment and gossip from Upper Widdle, Middle Widdle, and of course, not forgetting 1, 2, 3, Lower Widdle. Lower. You didn't come in.
Well, you told me off last week when I came in.
Well, I know. I don't expect you. I expect you to still
I
do it.
I wanted to do. Oh, I will do it again.
I don't mean to do it again. Well, no, it's not working. It's not working this morning for us.
And Lower Widdle.
Right, okay. All right, well done.
Get on with it.
All right, I am. That's right, Janet. Right, and today, look, we're parked up in the car park of the Jolly Widdler at Upper
Widdle.
Right, I mean, it wasn't... that didn't work either, did it? I
yeah.
know.
So yeah.
No. Well, can I? Thank you. Yeah. So, if you're listeners, if you're popping to the pub for a drink, give us a wave as you pass the van.
Yeah, do give us a wave because we're going to be here all day. We're going to be watching who's going in and out of the pub, aren't we, Dougie?
We are.
Keeping an eye on all
That's
you
right.
alcoholics.
Yeah.
We'll know who you are.
Well, that's right. Obviously, we weren't actually writing down your names. And
No.
we won't do
We
that.
might.
We
We might. You never know.
Well, the mood we're in this
Yeah.
morning, anything could happen, couldn't it,
Yeah,
Janet?
good,
You know,
yeah.
particularly
well, the
you,
mood
Janet.
You're in.
Well, no, the mood
yeah,
you're
you're
in,
always having a
Janet.
go.
Anyway, I'm not always having a go.
You
So,
are. And it's a bit easier here for you, isn't it, Doug?
what do you mean? I'm not an alcoholic, Janet.
Well, I know you're not an alcoholic. I mean, you like your drink and stuff.
Of course,
but,
yeah, right,
No,
yeah.
it's just easier, with your problem.
My problem? I haven't got a problem, Janet.
Well, you have.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh,
You
mean
see,
that.
normally-
Right, yeah, okay.
Normally, Doug would just step outside the van, because men can, which is all very well. But, he comes back in here and he's got nowhere to wash his hands.
Right,
and it's
Janet,
just
I don't-
unhygienic when he's, touching knobs
Yeah.
over and over.
I don't think they need to. Anyone needs to know.
Germs
Everyone
and
needs to
all of
know
that.
about that,
Well,
Janet.
it's
Right.
true.
That's why, Janet, I've got here a little pack of aloe vera wet wipes to sanitize my hands.
Yeah.
After my little
Oh,
visitations.
that's great, isn't it? I love that name, don't you?
What's
Aloe
that?
vera.
Oh, well, yeah, it's all right.
Aloe vera.
Oh, I see.
Because, if your name's Vera,
Right, yeah,
you
of
just
course.
have everyone saying, hello, Vera.
Oh, yeah, of
Oh,
course
I'd
you
love
would.
that. I'd love
Yeah.
that. If there was somebody in the village now
Right,
that just
right.
walked in past in a van that was
Yeah.
called Vera, we could just
Right.
go, hello, Vera. Could
Right.
hold the wet wipes up. Hello, Vera.
Oh, I suppose we could. Anyway, moving on a little bit.
That'd be really funny.
Yeah. Janet, I don't know what was in. What is that with you today? You're just a little bit.
Just having a bit of fun.
I know. It's quite just.
Look, there's Simon Jennings. Beat your horn. Go on, frighten the life
hang
out
on.
of him.
All
He's
right,
going
hang
it.
on,
Go
hang
on, beat your horn.
Oh, it's not working. No,
Why?
my horn. Well,
not?
I think I've pumped it too much in the past. I think.
Bang the window. Here we go. Simon! Hello! Simon! Wave, Dougie.
All right. Hey, hello, Simon.
Hello.
Hello. He's off to the pub, isn't he?
Charming. Yeah, same to you too.
Right. That was unfortunate.
Oh, he's miserable. Doesn't like me, Simon.
Well,
I know he
I
doesn't.
think to be fair, Janet, it's probably quite understandable.
Why?
Well, you remember the whole Crime Watch incident?
Oh, come on, Dougie. I was only doing what any good citizen would have done. He did look like that murder bloke on Crime Watch.
Well, some people would say he probably doesn't. It didn't look that similar to him because don't forget, of course, Simon's completely bald, and the chap on the Crime Watch programme, he to be fair, he did have long ginger hair, didn't he?
Hang on, Dougie, I'm sorry, but if you had done a crime
Right.
and you had a shock of ginger hair like that bloke did,
Yeah, right.
the obvious thing to do is shave your hair off, isn't it? And
Right.
nobody's going to recognise you. And Simon might not have any hair, but his face was just like that
Right,
bloke.
right.
Just like him.
Yeah, but he's not ginger,
He
is
is ginger.
Simon's not ginger.
He is ginger. I know he's ginger because Sarah told me he's ginger down there.
Down where?
Down there.
Oh, Janet, don't.
Put her right off. That's why she didn't want to go out with him anymore.
Let's talk about
she
this
said
another.
It was revolting.
Yeah, well, let's not talk about it now.
Right,
No,
well, he is ginger.
I know. Okay, so maybe he might be ginger anyway, but let's.
He is
Ooh.
ginger.
All right. Okay. Right. And I think it's definitely now time for
Upper middle, lower
middle news
and
views. So, Janet, what's the news in the Widdles?
Well, Dougie, I was in the village shop in Middle Widdle yesterday and I overheard Marjorie Cummins telling Mrs. Scriventon to boycott Tony's ice cream van.
What? Why on earth would she do that? That's just
Well,
silly.
you know Tony's business is called Tony's Isis Cream Van.
I do, and it's a very funny play on words. I like that. Tony's ISIS cream van.
Yeah, well, some folk have got it into their heads that
Right.
Tony's got himself involved with that, that terrorist organisation.
Oh my goodness, John, that is just ridiculous. I've heard some stupid things in my sorry, but that's the ISIS in Tony's ISIS cream van is clearly a reference to the river Isis that runs through Lower and Middle Widdle. I mean, surely everyone knows that. It's just ISIS instead of ice cream. It's ISIS cream
Yeah,
van.
I know, but it's a bit of a silly name to have, isn't
well,
it?
no,
A bit of a silly name to have chosen.
Well, this is it's funny. It's a play on words. Look, there's no way that Tony has anything to do with that barbaric terrorist organisation.
Oh, Dougie,
ISIS.
don't say that.
Say what?
Don't call him that. Don't mention him. Just don't mention him.
Mention who?
Them, them.
What, ISIS? Well, it's okay.
Well, they have them sleeper cells, don't they?
Well, what are you talking about?
Well, they plant them people that lay low,
Right.
and then they pop up when nobody's expecting them to.
Right.
So, for all we know, they
Right.
could be laying low in Tony's ice cream van. They could be lying there on the floor in Tony's ice cream van. And we'd never know because we only ever see Tony from the head down to his waist when he's handing out ice creams over the hatch. So we don't know what's behind him on the floor, do we?
Right, Janet. So let's just get this straight in my head. What you're suggesting is that there could be a sleeper cell, right, that is lying literally on the floor of Tony's ice cream van, and they're just what they're just waiting to strike us here in the Widdles.
It could be Simon.
What do you mean? It can't be Simon. I mean, look, we just seen him. If he's in a sleeper cell, right, we wouldn't have just seen him walking to the pub.
But you don't know where he's going when he leaves the pub, do you?
What?
For all you know, he could be going back to Tony's ice cream van and lying in the van.
What, so he's
Did you know what? You don't know where he's come from?
Hang on, no, Janet. So what you're saying is that he's been lying in the van. He's popped out to come to the pub. He's at a point. He's going back to become a sleeper agent. This is nonsense.
It could
I'm
be.
Sorry.
It's just
Janet,
speculation.
Janet,
it's just
don't
speculation.
speculate.
But I'm saying I don't trust
You've
that
already-
Simon. I never have, and I never will trust
Right,
him.
I know, but you've
There's
accused him.
something about him.
Janet, you've accused him of being a murderer, and now you're suggesting he's a terrorist. I think that's just you're gonna have to hold it back a little bit.
I'm sorry. Everybody needs to know that he's living in the
Right,
village.
I'm gonna
and
have to.
he needs
No,
to know
wait,
these
wait.
people are
Yeah,
living
I
among
got Widdle on the radio.
them. Widdle on the radio.
Whittle 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 on the radio.
See you later then, Doug.
Yeah, right, Janet. Right, so Janet's gone out for a little bit of fresh air to clear her head, which is probably a good thing to do. Oh, maybe she's back. Janet, is that you, Janet?
Hello?
Oh, right. Oh.
Douglas?
Oh, hello. It's Rosemary Montague, everybody. That's a nice surprise. Come in.
Yeah, well, I hope you don't mind me.
No, not at all. No, come and sit.
Yeah.
No, what a
But I
surprise.
thought I'd bring you and Janet
Oh,
a
right.
little cake I've made. There you are.
Right. Oh, a cake. One of your cakes.
Yes,
Oh, there
well-
was no need, to be honest.
Well, yes, but this one, Douglas, is a sponge with a layer of warmed goat's cheese, with a layer of strawberry jam, a sponge, a layer of warmed goat's cheese, then a layer of lemon curd, another sponge, a layer of goat's cheese, and on top of that some hundreds and thousands, and some hazelnuts.
Right, that's quite a lot of warm goat's cheese.
Oh,
isn't it?
yes. Well, you see, I was valeting a car the other day because, as you know, I have a car valeting service.
I didn't know that.
Oh, didn't you?
No, so well,
Well, I don't just make cakes, you know, Douglas. I have a car valeting service as well on the side. And whilst I was doing that one day, I was valeting a car that smelt. It had a very, very pungent smell, and it reminded me of goat. And that's why I suddenly thought about this cake, because it was an inspiring moment, Douglas.
Well, it certainly does, and myself and I'm sure Janet will both look forward to having a go at.
Well, you can have a little taste now if you like.
Well, you know,
Just want to wait for Janet.
Well, I'll probably wait for Janet.
All right. Well, I better get back because I am mid-valet. But yes, I mean, if there's plenty of people out there that don't realise I do have a valeting service, I'm at Cross Street in Middle Widdle, and you can find my telephone number on the notice board of my car valeting service. It's Rosemary's Cake and Car Valeting Service.
That's very
All right,
that's
right,
lovely.
I'll leave that with you.
Thank you, Jo.
And hopefully I'll see you soon,
you.
Douglas. How's your mother?
That's right.
She
Thank
all
you.
right? Is she all right, your mother?
She died, Rosemary.
Oh, jolly good. Well, give her my love, won't you?
Right.
Yes.
Oh, that's quite a. Oh, it's got quite an aroma, that cake, isn't it? But thank you. That's lovely.
Enjoy it, and I hope Janet enjoys it.
Right. Oh, no, I'm sure she will. Maybe you could just leave. Maybe you could just leave the door slightly open. Just get a bit of more fresh air in here. All right. Thank you very much. That was a very lovely thing to do. Goodbye now.
Who are we talking to today? Who are we talking to today?
Well, that was very exciting, wasn't it? And quite a nice surprise to see Rosemary and also to receive one of her goat's cheese cakes. Yeah.
Widdle on the radio.
Right. Welcome back to the show, and also welcome back to Janet.
Yes, hello.
Hello. Nice walk, Janet.
I did actually, yeah. Just went down to the farm down the road.
Oh, right. So cleared your head and feel sort of like
nice.
Yeah, that's
Thank
good.
you.
Right. Well, while you're out, Janet, I'm not sure if you noticed anything different here.
Well, I can see a cake.
I
You
know.
don't know whose that is.
Well, it's one of Rosemary Montague's cakes.
Oh, right.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Have you tried it?
No, I haven't tried it. I thought I'd wait until you came back, and then we could sort of, try it together.
Thanks for that.
That's all right. I suppose we.
Well, we ought to try it, really, hadn't we?
I suppose we ought to, really. It was a gift. All right, let's just do it.
What is it anyway?
Well, it's quite an interesting cake because there's a combination of various different flavours in there, which I've never come across before, to be honest. Thank you. I don't need that much, to be honest. I don't need.
Well, just have a bite.
Oh, I'll just have a little bite. You got the.
Oh,
yeah, it's quite.
Yeah,
like
farmyard,
I know. Don't just take your head. We don't try and smell it. All right, here we go. After you. After three, shall we? Two, three. Let's do it.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Wash it down. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, that's better, isn't it?
Oh dear, that was really horrible.
Don't say that though.
Well, I'm sorry, it was.
No. Rosemary might be listening. So
Well, so what if she is?
we can't tarnish her reputation.
Oh,
She's
come
very
on.
kindly brought us that cake. We got to be careful.
Dougie, she's tarnished that cake with that horrible. What is that anyway?
It's goat's cheese, kind of warm,
Goat's cheese.
different layers with mixed. Yeah.
Oh, Dougie, why didn't you tell me that?
Well, I was going
to. I've just been for a lovely walk. I clear my head. I come back in here all ready to be nice and friendly and stuff with you, and you go and give me a goat's cheese cake.
I know.
What'd you do that
Well,
for?
I didn't do it on purpose. To be
You
honest,
did
I didn't
do
do
it
on
on
purpose.
purpose.
No,
You always do things like that to me.
Okay,
You've had
wait.
nothing to do.
Roving reporter on the road again. Roving reporter, where, what, how, and when.
And what are you playing that for?
Well, I thought you could go out and do some roving reporting.
Oh, no, Dougie, I don't want to go out again. I've only just come in.
Right, okay.
I'm cold. I know, Dougie, please, I don't want to do that now.
Right, okay,
It's
yeah, no,
something
you're
else.
obviously not in the mood for that. But that's
It's
fine.
not like I'm not in the mood.
No, sorry.
I've just been out.
No,
I could have done it when I was out,
Yeah,
and I
no, I
didn't.
appreciate
I've
that.
just
I
come
appreciate
back in.
Just moving on. Sorry, Janet, but I tell you what, you'll like this.
What?
Well, it's a bit of a red letter day today.
What?
Well, I'm glad you asked me that, Janet, because we've actually had delivered to the van not one, but 2 letters. 2 letters. Red letter day. It's a red letter day.
What do you mean by red letter day?
Well, do you not know the expression red letter day?
No.
Well, it means a very special day, a very special, particularly special day, a red letter day, and we've had 2 letters delivered on this
Why are they
day.
special letters? How do you know what's in them? If you
Right, I don't know, no, but I'm saying it's a red letter day because we don't normally get people delivering letters, do we?
Well, someone delivered something last week under the van.
Right, yeah. No, that wasn't a letter as such, was it? It was more like a pamphlet. Well, it was a pamphlet. Do you remember it was for that fly spray?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It was,
someone
wasn't
just
it? Yeah.
they just put it under the door.
Yeah.
Someone just trying to.
I thought that was really rude, actually.
Well, they're just doing obviously not just our door. They're just obviously they're pamphleting around the village, aren't they? Advertising their fly spray.
It's so rude, isn't it? It's like
Why?
putting it in a van like ours about
Right.
fly spray.
Right.
It's like assuming that your van's dirty.
I don't
It's
think
got
it was that.
flies in it.
I don't think it was that
We haven't
personal.
got flies.
I don't think there was actually being that personal about it. Okay,
Yeah.
so anyway, moving on. But moving back on to the letters. Okay, and I've got the 2 letters here. And what's very exciting about this, I'm very excited because I've been looking at these letters since we started the show. And what's exciting, we haven't actually opened them yet. So we're going to open them live on air.
Only 4.
Live
one
on
for you and
air.
one for me.
Well, this one here, actually, the first one I'm going to open is actually addressed to me.
Oh.
And it's quite interesting, actually, because it says, Dear Doug, Dougie, or Douglas.
What have they done that
Well,
for?
because I don't know, I'm going to open it, isn't it? Because there's 3 different ways of saying my name. I'm going to open it up now and find out why they've done that.
Who's it from?
Well, hang on. Oh, it smells nice, that paper.
Oh, God. Somebody kissed it.
No, just nice smelly paper. I just like the smell. Oh, it's from Tracy Widdle, and she wants to know how I'd like to be referred to. Would I like to be referred to as Dougie, Doug, or Douglas? And Tracy, the answer is. Well, actually, it's not just one answer. It depends on who's talking to me. Because, for example, with Janet, I don't mind Janet calling me Dougie, which is quite familiar.
Well, I call you Dougie, and I've called you Dougie Wuggy in the past as well.
Right,
haven't
I know, but
that
we don't do that anymore, do we?
that guy in that party we went to, he called you Dick, didn't he? And I said to him after, I said he's not a dick. I said he's Doug.
Right. Right. Yeah, I think there was some kind of confusion. So he actually called me.
Yeah, it was that George
Sorry,
bloke.
Did he say a dick? Or did
Well,
he
no,
say
what he
dick?
said was,
Right.
you'd been talking to him and he turned away and he said, oh, that's all we need, another Dick at the party. And I said, it's not Dick, it's Doug.
Right. Okay. So I think how we can explain that is that I do remember the party myself, and it was quite a noisy party, a very enjoyable party.
Yeah,
Yes, I enjoyed it.
dancing.
But I just met him. I do remember this. It's all coming back. But I think what happened was a misunderstanding, that he must have thought that my name was Richard, and hence Dick. Dick is a shortening of Richard, of course. And that would explain why he thought I was a dick,
Right.
as in Richard.
Just a misunderstanding.
I think misunderstanding, because Douglas,
then.
the word Douglas and the word Richard, they've both got 2 syllables, sound quite similar. I mean,
Well, they
easy,
don't, but
well, it's quite easy
maybe-
mistake.
maybe you missed
So
it.
anyway, back to you, Tracy. Well, I've kind of got a bit confused there, went a bit off-piste, as it were. So, yes, I like to be called Doug, generally. Dougie, by people who are familiar with me, but not Dougie Wuggy. We don't do that anymore, do we, Janet?
I
We
might
don't.
start it again. Dougie now.
There's no need
Dougie Wuggy.
No, it was a bad habit you
Yeah,
got into.
that's
Or or sometimes Douglas. Sometimes, but only
Only
for
when it's formal, though.
formal occasions. I don't mind Douglas, or somebody I don't really know, like an official of some description.
Yeah,
I
when
would
you're being
prefer.
told off.
Or well, I don't tend to get told off anymore because I've reached
But
an
when
age.
you did, when we were kids, you used to get
Well,
told off
I know,
a lot.
I know, but we're not kids anymore. We've grown up, so not. So anyway, I hope that's quite a long answer for you, Tracy. But what a great question! Thank you very much, and thank you very much for that lovely smelling note paper. It's lovely. So there we go. I'll put that back in there.
Do you want to pass me the other one?
And here's the other letter for you. Oh, it's very posh, isn't it?
Well, it's typed, isn't it? It's quite formal.
That's right. Okay, so
let's have a look. Gosh, this looks very. It's from Sizemore Solicitors in Cirencester. Sizemore Solicitors. Sorry, that's quite a tongue twister, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sizemore. It'd be horrible if you had a lisp. Sizemore Solicitors in Cirencester, wouldn't it?
It would be, yeah.
I mean, horrible. Imagine if you worked there. Well, I'm a secretary at Sizemore Solicitors.
Right. Yeah,
want that job.
Okay,
anyway,
yeah. Do you want to just read it now?
Of the Cohens. Who are the Cohens?
I have no idea.
It's the Grange.
Oh.
It's threatening us with legal action if we continue to incite illegal picketing and incitements to mob violence over the proposed underground development. Oh, that's charming, that is, isn't it?
No.
Fancy sending something like that to us.
That's actually,
well, they can threaten all they like, Dougie, because they still haven't said what it is, have they?
They
sending silly letters like that, trying to frighten everybody.
They have at the bottom here actually pointed out that it's going to be a subterranean cinema and gymnasium. Cinema and gymnasium.
Cinema and gymnasium.
That's right. So that's
rubbish. You couldn't get a whole cinema down there.
Well, no. I think it's going to be one of those home cinemas, you know.
But the Roxy at Cirencester's got hundreds of seats and a massive, great cinema screen. It's got places where you sell your ice creams, where you can buy a drink, where you can get a loo.
But that's
it's too big.
Yeah, no.
You can't believe everything you read in a letter, Dougie.
Janet, it's a solicitor's letter. They're threatening us, right? They could just close us down. It's serious. This is serious stuff, right? You know, they're accusing us of inciting mob violence, I think, and picketing and stuff like that. So, no, look, seriously, I'm just going to say to all the listeners, calm it down. All listeners, please, that is the end of the matter. I don't want any more speculation or any more emails regarding that underground development. That is it. Thank you.
Sorry. Where is the sorry?
Yeah, that's it. I said that's it.
Situation's vacant.
Right, so now we got to that part in the show where we find out what jobs are going in the Widdle. So, what situations vacant do we have this week, Janet?
Well, Dougie, we've only got one going vacant at the moment, but what's going on over there, Tig?
Where?
What are all these blokes doing piling into the pub?
I don't know. Is
it a party or something?
I have no idea. I mean, it is a pub, so I presume. I know there's quite a few of them there.
Right, situations vacant. There is a lovely vacancy going actually, Dougie, down at Colin's Cattery.
Oh,
yeah, which is for an assistant to the senior cat attendant. It's for a super deluxe service that Colin offers to the cat owners.
Right.
Responsibilities include assisting with the cat Pilates classes, cat claw manicure and treatments, and cat poetry evenings.
Oh,
what are you laughing at?
Oh, sorry, cat. I mean, you almost lost me there with the Pilates classes, to be honest. But what was that? What, poetry evenings? What, cats reading poetry? That's just ridiculous.
No, don't be silly. No, the staff read poetry to the cats.
Right.
It soothes them apparently, Dougie.
Right.
It's like they do Pilates. It's like, instead of having the Pilates classes in the church hall, they do them down in the cattery. Because the music, the gentle music that they have, is good for the cats. It like soothes them, and like reading to cats and playing music is really soothing.
Oh right, so the cats don't actually do the Pilates themselves.
Oh no, they just hold the classes down there.
In front of the cats.
Yeah. It's quite unique, isn't it? Because if you think about it, in yoga, the positions that you have in yoga, you have like the down-faced dog and you have the cat and all of that. So I suppose it's good having the cats in front of you when they stretch and stuff, because you just copy them, maybe. I don't know. Oh. Well, anyway, that job's going, and
seems quite strange to me, to be honest.
I don't think so. I think it's rather nice. Anyway, it says full training will be given. So whatever you think it might be, you'll find out, because they'll give you good training for it.
Right.
And applicants obviously must enjoy the company of cats. That'd be no good for you, would it?
I'm not big on cats.
Allergic, aren't you?
I'm very allergic on cats.
Be a good job for Mrs. Taylor. She's obviously not allergic. Do you know she's got 20 of them running around her house? 20 cats?
Well, yeah, but there was a good reason for that.
Yeah, I don't care. It's dirty, isn't it?
No. It's because Mr. Taylor ran off with another woman, didn't he?
Well, you can't blame him, can you? You've got 20 cats to contend with.
Mrs. Taylor didn't have 20 cats. She only had 2 cats, and then he ran. I shouldn't be talking about this, to be honest, but anyway, he ran off. He ran off, and I think she's been feeling very bad and lonely, and that's why she's got 20 cats. But let's okay, move it.
All right.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So, what about remuneration? What's the remuneration package, Janet?
What do you mean by that?
Well, you must have heard that word before, haven't you? Remuneration. Oh, it's money.
Oh, right, pay. Oh, yeah, £14,000 a year.
Oh, right.
And then 5% discount if you've got your own cat.
Right. If you've
got your own cat and you want to leave it there, you get a 5% discount.
5%. Oh, right. It's not. Right, it's not.
And
okay,
then
right.
that doesn't obviously apply to the super deluxe service.
Right.
And you get a free uniform.
Oh.
Have you seen their uniforms?
Do you know I have? I'm not so keen on them myself.
I think
they're a little
great.
bit OTT. I think.
Oh, I'd love one of their uniforms. If you haven't seen them, listeners, they're so sweet. They're like onesies.
Yeah.
That are like a cat. So you sort of dress up and the cats would just think you're some big lion or something. I imagine coming to work there, wouldn't they? Because they're all nice and fluffy with little ears. And I don't know if it's all of them, but the girl on the reception's got one of those. She's great. She just sort of jumps around and she's got little whiskers and stuff.
I think some of the staff look a bit embarrassed, to be honest. When
don't be silly. It's all part of working down there, isn't it? They make it fun.
They look a bit...
I'd love to work down there. Well, I might just ask them if I can buy one of their outfits. I come and sit in here. I'd be all nice and cosy and warm in my cat outfit, wouldn't I?
That'd be
like
nice.
Catwoman. Yeah, you could call me Catwoman.
All right.
Could dress up as Catwoman.
Yeah.
Coming into the Catmobile.
Right. No, I think okay.
Who's that? It's Simon.
Oh my goodness. He's all covered in blood.
Oh my God, what's happened?
I don't know.
What's going on?
Oh, he's not happy, is he?
Oh my God, they're beating him up.
They've
been beaten up.
It's because of what you did. You did this.
Because of what I did.
But you said about anything. No, you were accused him of being a terrorist.
Yeah, but I didn't ask him to go down and beat him up, did I?
I know you didn't, but what you did do was you incited people to... Oh my
He's
God.
coming round.
Oh, he's coming around the side of the van. Go and lock the door. Go and lock the door. Just go... Right, come. Don't worry. We're safe in here. Just come...
He's locking the van.
I know. Don't worry. Yeah, just calm down.
Give me the keys.
Right, there's the keys.
Let's go.
Right, there's the key. Here we go. There's the keys. Right, don't worry. We'll just calm down now. There we go. Right, right. You drive off, and I'll finish the program. Okay. No need to panic. It's all right. It's all right. We're safe inside the van. Right. That's it. Just concentrate on what you're doing there. There you go. Right. Wait. Thank you very much for listening, everybody. We're next week. I believe we might be in the upper. What have you done? No, you haven't run over. You haven't run over anything. Just keep going. Next week, shh. I'm just finished. Let me finish the program. Next week, we're hoping to be upper Widdle and meeting all the folk up there. So anyway, many thanks for listening. And break, Janik, break.
Widdle on the radio.